Ciao ragazzi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anise, and I'm an American living in London who just recently closed on her dream beach villa in the south of Italy, Puglia to be exact. And if you're not so new here, guys, look familiar? It's the garden house. I am here at my house. Honestly, I don't even really know what to say. The feeling is very surreal. It is July. We are in the middle of a heat wave here in Italy. We don't got any AC. Stuff is broken. We're basically sweating ourselves to death, but we are happy. We are so happy. I mean, I think also, just to be frank, like when you are someone who lives in the city, I live in London year round, and you come to a place like Puglia, the south of Italy, where it's just a completely different pace of life, a completely different culture. Sometimes it just takes time for your nervous system to like adjust and kind of settle a little bit. So that's where I am right now. I have been in Italy about 2 weeks at this point. I've been bopping around. I had my first friend come stay at the villa for the first time about a week and a half ago, excuse me. And I also have gone to a neighboring town to brush up on some of my Italian. When I'm down here, I am taking some Italian lessons because, as you guys know, we have a whole renovation series that's gonna kick off. And listen, your girl needs to figure out how to talk to these contractors and people who are working on her beloved home. Yeah. So I take some Italian lessons. Faye didn't join me until a little bit later in this period. But now we're both here. We have ourselves set up with internet. Let me tell you, like, I don't even know where to begin. It has been a whole journey and a whole process. But before I dive into all the things I have going on, I'm so curious to hear from you guys. Were you surprised? Did you know that I chose the garden house? Did you know? Did you know it was gonna be a garden house? Obviously, I did this whole series retrospectively. So as I was editing the YouTube series, of course I knew what house I chose, but I was trying not to let on too much or lean too much or too far away from any specific villa. So I'm so curious to hear if you guys were surprised by the fact that I chose the garden villa, or if you always knew. I've definitely been able to read all of your guys' lovely comments. Thank you for the many congratulations, the goodies and everything. It's still sinking in. You know, we bought this villa a couple months ago now at this point. We signed the deed a couple months back. We have stayed here we've been to the villa probably about 5 or 6 times since we signed. We've stayed here probably about 3 or 4 times, maybe this is the 4th time. All those other times that we stayed here, it was the winter. And let me tell you something. These villas on the beach in Puglia are not designed for winter. So I will definitely be sharing with you guys what it was like for us to stay at the villa for the first time in the winter. I'm really happy that we are through that phase at this point. But this is our first time staying here during the summer months, and it is just an entirely different story. Like, I feel like the villa has come alive. I feel like I'm coming alive, living my best life, sweating my little tushy off inside the house because we ain't got no AC, but still happy. You know, we got some old rinkety-dink fans that are kind of keeping us cool in the night. But down here, you also just have to adjust to, I don't know, the way of doing things. These houses during the daytime, they're meant for the shutters to be shut so you can keep the inside of the house cool. So here I am outside in high noon doing this video for you guys because I'm committed to the channel and I'm committed to you. But inside is actually a lot cooler than I am right now. So I'm gonna keep this video relatively short today. Listen, your girl also needs a little bit of relaxation. It can't be work, work, work all the time. So the beach, which is only 10 minutes walk away, is calling my name, and I'm gonna have to go very soon. But before I do that, I have 2 requests of you guys. The first one is I am super curious to hear from you about what you would like to see on this channel moving forward now that the villa purchasing series is over. So I've mentioned to you there are so many things related to this process, related to this new life that I can share with you and that I have in the pipeline. For instance, a vlog on our first few times staying in the villa during the winter. that'll be interesting. I intermittently take Italian classes here in Puglia. If you want to know more about that, I can share a video about that. I have a house tour coming up. Of course, obviously, I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. You need to see the state of the house now that we own it. You know, there's going to be a renovation series that comes up. I do plan to do a video on basically like the to-do checklist when buying a villa in Puglia, particularly a villa on the beach. Another fun fact, Bay and I actually bought our villa through a company that we own. But the process of buying through a company has slight differences from buying personally. So I could also do a video on that. I don't know, maybe you want to know a little bit more about like the money, finance aspect of it. Someone said in the comments last week that they were hoping to hear a little bit more about the negotiation process. So yeah, give your girl some guidance. What do you want to hear most, or what do you want to see most on this channel moving forward now that we finally own the house? So that's my first request of you. And my second request is, I'm gonna do a little Q&A, so this is a little bit different from the first request. The second request is, if you go to my community post tab, or you go to my Instagram account, I have up right now a Ask Me Anything. So you can ask me any question you'd like on my Instagram or in the community post, and I will definitely do a follow-up video in the next few weeks of a Q&A where I'm answering anything and everything, all your curiosities that you guys have about the villa buying process, the villa search process, villa ownership, or just about me and Bay, you know, whatever you want to know. Drop me a little question. So head over to my Instagram account, which I have placed my Instagram handle here on the video screen, or go to my community post tab and just ask me anything. I will collect all of those questions, and in a couple of weeks, we will do a Q&A video where you guys can find out anything and everything that you've been curious about me, about the channel, about me living in London, about this process in Italy, what's next. So I am definitely looking forward to hearing more from you guys. All right, guys, on that note, listen, this sun is creeping up under the veranda. It's about to fry me. I'm already sweating. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I think that the beach is calling me. I can hear the waves. If I were up on my roof, I'd be able to see the ocean. So I'm gonna have to let y'all go now. Gonna have to say arrivederci because we need to go enjoy ourselves on the beach and get a little bit refreshed. But listen, this has been such a fun process. I have enjoyed doing this so much with you guys. I've had a number of you guys reach out to me on Instagram, on other accounts, just to say congratulations, ask me questions about starting your own villa buying journey in Puglia. So we have a nice little community here. We're gonna keep the momentum going. Definitely looking forward to seeing you guys in next week's video. And until then, enjoy, keep your Puglia villa buying dreams alive, and I will see you guys very soon. Ci vediamo. Until next week. Bye.